Coach, 5-0 loss for your team here. What is your assessment of the game?
Very difficult game, first game of the year. Obviously having had 1 week of preparations and obviously having to come and play against an experienced team with young players. Obviously we tried to come and try and make sure that when we have opportunities we convert, and obviously when we are in possession of the ball we need to defend as a unit. Unfortunately we considered way too early, obviously somehow obviously now being naive and all that, because we did not start well. And obviously after the second goal and the red card, somehow these boys needed to come together and make sure that they stay together. They tried to do that up until the first half. Unfortunately we try and impose ourselves in making sure that if we can get one, because obviously they were leading us 2-0, we get one, maybe we're still back in the game. Unfortunately we considered too early again, where it was more difficult, but obviously it's an experience that we're going to take and make sure that we use the lessons that we got from this game going forward.
Coach, like you said, you considered very early, also got a red card, considered immediately after red card. What tactical changes did you make to be able to balance the game now that you're 10 men down?
Yeah, obviously we had to take 3 under-23s and try and bring more experience with aggression, because obviously the legs, with fitness being an issue as well, we tried to put 3 immediately so that they can try and help us to stay in the game. And I would want to believe that we had good moments in the game where we could take care of the game. Unfortunately, we did not take the runs where we were going to hit the opponents, where we made it easy playing in front of them, and immediately after winning it, they had ammunition to use the spaces that we left behind. It was a difficult game, hence we ended up conceding 5 goals.
Overall, since the beginning of the season, it's your first season within the Gauteng stream. How do you find it to be in terms of adapting and how the football is compared to Northwest?
We are finding it difficult. We have more teams that are experienced, good coaches, playing good football. But with us, it's all about the development and making sure that even if we don't win, but let these boys move to the next stage. Hence, this experience will help us in moving into varsity and USA as well. But at the end of the day, our responsibility is to help these boys to make sure that they become all-rounded players, where they take care of their academics, but at the same time make sure that whatever that they can learn in football, because we don't know which one is going to prosper first. It might be football or it might be academic. So we try and make sure that we produce well-rounded players. Unfortunately, we are learning the hard way, but we'll take the experience and make sure we still have many games to play. But obviously, with the window period opening, we would look into making sure that we reinforce the team so that we are able to compete as well. Because as we all know that we got the status weeks before kickoff as well, where we did not get most of the players or players that would help us in Gauteng. But overall, it's a good experience. We are learning the hard way. We will use the lessons that we are learning moving forward.
Coach, thank you very much for your time and all the best going forward.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.